What's up, guys? It's Super Cobra Vapor here, and as you can see, I'm vaping on the Smoke Alien with the Cloud Beast. Now, this is going to be somewhat of a recap from the live stream that I did about an hour or two ago with two of my buddies. And in the live stream, if you guys watched it, I pulled down the TFBA Cloud Beast and the Smoke Alien because, well, I wanted to run a similar setup to what my buddy was running. He had the Smoke G-Pro with the Big Baby Beast. I didn't feel like running my Baby Beast, honestly. I've been vaping on it for a while now, and I just wanted to run something else with the Alien. So I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and see what the Cloud Beast does with the Alien. So, I had a little bit of problems, a little bit of hiccup. And the reason I had a hiccup is because I was being impatient. And this is what I want to talk about. Don't try and vape on your coils before they completely wick up, because you will get dry hits. So yeah, just a side note, let your coils wick up properly. But I want to say, I'm vaping on this now, and it's vaping fine. The flavor's muted, but that's to be expected. This is a cloud chasing tank. That's what I call it. But it's vaping perfect. I mean, the clouds are there. At 100 watts with the hard hit setting on the Smoke Alien, it's kind of perfect, really. It's really best of both worlds. I mean, I get a little bit of good flavor, but vapor is where it's really at for me. Don't get me wrong, I like to be able to taste the flavor in my e-juice, but if the flavor's not there, I'm not too worried. Because half the time I vape at high wattages and I don't really taste the flavor anyways, depending on what I'm using. If I'm using something like this, I could care less about the flavor. This is more of like a show-off tank. Now, if I'm using an RDA, well, obviously I care about the flavor because, well, RDAs, they put out good flavor and good vapor. The way I have my Twisted Message set up right now, it's got good vapor and it's got a really, really wet infused flavorful e-juice. And when I say wet infused, it's just a really warm, wet vape, and it's amazing. It really is. But I don't know. I kind of like this setup a little bit better, although it's gonna drain these two 18650s faster than what it does with the triple 18650 in my Wismec. But that was wide open airflow. Go ahead, go half airflow at 100 watts with the hard hit setting. Flavor is really good. When you start closing off that airflow and it starts to get warmer, you get more of that flavor. Now, I actually seen a lot of people say with the T8 coil head that they only get about 5 days. I've been using that coil head since I got it, which was sometime last year. I'm wanting to say in November, so a little over 3 months now. And you can actually, believe it or not, you can preserve the life of your coil heads. Just clean them out every time you go to use a new e-juice. Clean them out, you can preserve the life of them. I cleaned that coil head out right there, and I'm not getting any traces of the old e-juice, the Oculus e-juice that I had in it. No traces whatsoever. And when I cleaned it out, I didn't use the tank. I just let it set for a couple months, or actually a month. And then it completely, like the cotton just completely dried out. There's no traces of water. There's no traces of anything. It's really all you got to do to preserve those coil heads. You can get long life off of a coil head like this. Now, I do want to talk about the Smoke Alien and the G-Pro. They're practically the same devices. They're both 220 watts. They both have that side firing button. The only difference there is between the two is the fact that the G-Pro has a touchscreen. That's it. This right here, it's the same exact mod. Or the same exact board. So yeah. But other than that, there's not much difference to them. Then the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because, well, my buddy Max just got the G-Pro. And, yeah, so, I mean, he likes his G-Pro. I like my Alien. It's practically the same mods. They just, one looks different than the other. The other one has a touchscreen, the other one doesn't. Mine doesn't have a touchscreen, his does. He got the big baby beast with his. I got the baby beast with mine. And yeah, so there's that. And to everybody who thinks he was being serious when he was sitting there trash talking me, he's not. He's just fucking around with me. That's how we fuck around. We talk shit about each other. I think most guys do that for that matter. I mean, there's no hard feelings. And I'm not shitting you guys. I actually did have a lot of problems with my headset. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah. And you know, these batteries, Mooch rated these batteries at 20 amps continuous. But, you know, they're kind of actually doing pretty good. I'm pulling about 26 amps and they're rated for 25 amps. So I'm not going to be vaping this all the time. It's just something for me to pull out during a video. Because I don't want to end up venting my batteries. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. This is your boy, Super Cobra Vapor, signing out.